Good morning and welcome to Ultitv's broadcast of Belgian Nationals for the very first time going live streamed with Ultitv. We're here in Gent, Blaarsmersen. Excuse my Dutch pronunciation. We'll get it done as best we can, and we're kicking things off in a quarterfinal round in the women's division. BlackBird's women taking on Spekkies. And everything is about to kick off here. My name's Stefan Rapazzo. I will be solo in the comms booth to start the day, and as the day goes on, we may have some guests joining. But for now, we are underway. Speckies in the white with pink top, BlackBirds with a disc in the black kits. Verslijp goes to the backfield. And Speckies have generated early. They'll get a chance. Oosters to pick up. There's 3 Oosters on the roster. That one being Annabelle. Then Hammerlich. Ooh, into the corner. Squeezes one in. This is Delphine Oosters and overshoots. Looking for Albancando and cannot hit. So 2 turns on the first point. And it'll be Blackbirds playing from their own end. High release backhand gets out and through. Oh, nice one-hand catch underneath. Verslijp. Polig involving everyone here. Verstreiten. High blade to the big target. Verslijp. And sent for goal. Oh, left hand, right hand. Smacked it around a bit, but could not hang on to it. So, pair of turns. Nice scuba to open off the sequence. Speckies move it to just about the midway mark. Delphine Oosters. And that throw too far. Once again. Blackbirds. Centered. Nice grab. De Bruyne gives the backhand leading throw. And, ooh, nice left hand knee slide and then popped straight back up. That's Chauchi. High second effort off the bounce. Collected. Brolants goes to center. Handle set. In the backfield, blades over top. Savati. Straight back into the backfield. Chauchi. Polig. Forehands towards the middle. Oh, and the continuation goes too far. And that's a third turnover, third chance to break for Speckies. Long opening point. And the pickup for Speckies. Annabelle Oosters. Hammer straight away. Speculative, but caught in the hands of Delphine Oosters. So that was an Oosters to Oosters connection. Van Hammerlich Gets another gainer. This is a break chance. Leads Albancando. And the backhand into a tight window. And Blackbirds will get it back. One more chance to hold. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. And we'll have more prompts for you as the day moves on, as the game moves on. This one, there was a chance for Callahan, but snuffed out effectively enough. Blackbirds from their own end for Straighten. Leads. Polig around with forehand. Rolands just puts it over top. Verstraeten. And then from Chauchi. There's a good look there. It's hanging. Defense there, not in time. On the doorstep. Chance to score is taken. De Bruyne, and a hold is about as dirty as they come. 8 turnovers, or 7 rather, odd number, on the opening point of the game. But Blackbirds get the hold. They're up 1-0. There's a good look there. It's hanging. Defense there, not in time. On the doorstep. Chance to score is taken. De Bruyne, and a hold. 1-0. They will switch ends. Spekkies from Frisbee in Belgium, which I had to look up exactly where it was. And I am just going to do that again. Oh, yeah. Frisbee. It's quite a ways from here. It's north of Brussels. It's about 48-minute drive, but the same distance of a drive from Brussels. It's further north, though. Speckies. Underway. Ooh, a floater. There's company, but well taken. Lilat. To another one of the Oasters. It's a whole bunch of Oasters. 74, 75, 76. Another sibling legacy in Belgium, perhaps. And Hammerlake. And that's a clean hold by the Speckies. In for the goal. Bertels on the reception. And that ties things up one apiece. Hammerlake. And that's a clean hold by the Speckies. Contest. In for the goal. About 8 minutes into this one now. A little bit more. Ooh, and the sun starting to peek through. It's been a clouded morning here in Gent. in Blasmeersen. I know I say it wrong, but I like saying it. All those double vowels get me excited. If you're watching, make sure you let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Who's got this one? Blackbirds with the disc in black. Polig. Backhand leads up the near line. Continuation was close, but Verbomen thought better and goes to center. Moschweik went for the dump, and now Speckies will get their 4th break chance of the game. Takes the dump. Leliat spinning, waiting, trying to hit, but just overshoots, and Blackbirds will pick it up and see if they can get a second dirty hold. Around they go. Croquet. The high release forehand is a favored throw for these Blackbirds, seemingly. That one too far. Perhaps better served high release. And another turn into traffic. And the sun was peeking through, but now it is the clouds again dominating. Just saw a hammer on the sideline. I was about to call it, but that was not a hammer here. Oh, that one led just a bit too far. And Polig can't manage to get the body there. Speckies. Ooh, some streaking speed. Can they get the throw off? They did. There was some good separation upfield, but now turned into a stack, and Speckies decide to cycle. Hammer too far. Intended for Nikita Marks, but the throw had too much on it. Blackbirds on the pickup. Leads and hits their Schleip. Safe dump to Polig. Back up into the same space. Croquet. There's Schleip. On the sideline. Gets a gainer up the same sideline. And look to center. Verstraeten. More meters. Croquet. Ooh, strong left hand. Ripped across. Rolance. So now Polig fakes. And is about a meter away. High release. Backhand in for the goal. And Blackbirds, some way, somehow, manage another. Not the tidiest. They are offering, and is about a meter away. Break chances, but high release, backhand in for the goal. And Blackbirds, some way, somehow. 2-1. All right, we're just getting blackbirds. I thought they were from Brussels, but they're not. They're from Limal-la-Hulpe, two small towns that are nearby Brussels, but they're not Brussels. They are the blackbirds from Limal-la-Hulpe. And they're up 2-0, or 2-1 rather, despite a handful of turns. They're mustering the holds. Speckies now. Last time they held clean. And that's their O-line's first turn, if you count it as a proper O-line. Maehr. Goes into Bontemps, and then around for a high take. Verschleip. Ooh, low throw. Just a bit too much. Chauchi got the hand there, but couldn't squeeze it. Speckies on the pickup. Leylat. Goes to one of the Oosters. Leliat to Oosters. Oosters opens the arm. Looking for Van Hamelek and does find a way to get there. That makes it 2-2 to Oosters. Oosters opens the arm. Looking for Van Hamelek and does find a way. Now, looking at these time slots, we've got 1 hour games or to 15. If there's a +1 score differential, they'll play a +1 cap. And half times are 8 points or 30 minutes. And 2 timeouts per team. Otherwise, all woof-doof rules as per expectation. Blackbirds, Polig. Pops one. Chisel cut coming forward. Croquet back to Polig. And hits the around. Then Leiferig. Chauchi. Back into the middle. De Bruyne to Chauchi. Leads. Everybody looking around. Who's it for? And that's enough confusion caused that it goes away. Speckies now. Ooh, tight one, but caught by Delphine Oosters. Led forward. Collected again. And then a turn, a throw later. Blackbirds. Big backhand. Oh, and just over the head of Chauchi. A couple miscommunications that have caused some doubt while trying to run under some flying discs. And the Speckies coming under. Approaching with a high stall count. Oosters blades one towards the end zone. Chauchi picks it off. Thought about playing it from the back of the end zone. I think she does have to, and they're going to force her back. But any motion, a pivot, a fake backhand is enough reason to have to keep that establishment and play from there. Blackbirds get the up line. Rolance, and the next throw turns over again. Speckies with short field now. Multiple break chances they've had. Hammer. Will this work? Yes, it will indeed. Just throw hammers. That is the way to break. Eileen Bertels with the reception. And that's a lead taker. 3-2 for Speckies in the first break of the game. Multiple break chances they've had. Hammer. Will this work? Yes, it will indeed. Just the sun's coming out. I'm going to get my sunglasses on now. That is the way to break. Eileen Bertels with the reception. And that's a lead taker. 3-2. If I can find them. Here we go. Oh, these are nice sunglasses. Runnies. You should get your hands on a pair. If you want a pair of Super Team Runnies, you can get in contact with Ultitv. We've got great deals on some remaining stock. And we'll sort you out, meet you at the next tournament we're at. It's really such a pleasure to be here in Gent. Such a wonderful Frisbee family that runs this city. We were out last night at Waterkant here in Blasmassen. An awesome waterside restaurant and bar. Fun for the family. So if you're in Gent, make sure you go by that one. Coughed up, bobbled. And Speckies will pick up. Can they break two in a row? They've got the up line. Oosters to Oosters. Lead. Nice throw. Beautiful throw. That quick lefty flick. Van Hammerlike on the other side. And Speckies break twice. And that's enough for a Blackbirds timeout. Lead, nice throw, and beautiful throw. Takes it to 4-2. Quick lefty flick as they've got broken twice. And with that, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with more action after these words.
Oh my goodness, that is unbelievable. And credit to F and made for it.
That was absolutely incredible.
I worked for a Michelin star chef making gelato in Paris. I had my own restaurant in Nicaragua and a food truck in Australia. Why wouldn't you watch me? Check out my YouTube channel.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with Ultitv on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Yeah. And we are back in Blasmassen in Gent for the National Championships in Belgium. Now, it's a very funny, not funny, but different system here. They go through many phases of nationals, week in, week out, and they've got promotions and relegations. There are, in the open division, 6 groupings of 8. The women's division less, but I don't have the firm number on that. I'll try and get that as the day goes on. But they have played out multiple rounds, and after last year's rounds, promotions and relegations as they go, this leaves us with our final 8 in both open and women. Mixed runs simultaneously for some of the other phases, but not for the final phase. And it's Blackbirds going around. Let's see how they go after the timeout. Ooh, and a missed target there. They'll have to play defense. Speckies will pick up. Gets the centering throw. That one was to Marks and then back again. Lilat in the middle. Albincando. And quick backhand, but the step in front D and the throw was just off target. Blackbirds, second chance to hold after the timeout. Some congestion upfield, but the dump works. And then the gainer, Chauchi, pops one towards the sideline. Backhand leads, looks good, but just a bit too far. It was the right line, but a bit too much on it from Mosquike. Speckies, can they break again? Not with that throw. Picked off, turned away. Maehr goes back to Croquet, and Maehr again. Oh, and the throw actually looked good out of hand, but had a bit too much spin on it for Stryton, had no chance. And Speckies again. Up line cut. That works. Marks runs under. Back into the backfield. Jams the up line and it gets knocked away. Liliat was trying to put it in a tight window. And instead, it'll be Croquet and the Blackbirds again taking over. Chauchi. Up line, turns the other way, and they do get one there. Mosquike. They're Bowman. And now the far sideline for Stryton. Croquet playing in the neutral zone. Around that Croquet high release forehand seems to be a favored throw. Underneath comes charging through. Fakes the backhand. Back to Croquet. There's another high release. Forehand and it's bobbled. And dropped. De Breuer can't hang on. And led forward. Albancando then shot for goal. And the Speckies putting the foot down. Delphine Ostas with another assist. And that makes it 5-2. And thanks, Rexy. He's back down under. Rex Johnson watching. Just finished a European tour. He's part of the Ultitv Australia team, generally speaking, but Ultitv Global. Him and Katie just did a Euro tour. It was great having them here. Did so much work. And they're down. And Diego Russo, he's here for Delphine. He's part of the Oster's fan club, I suppose. Delphine, Nora, and Annabelle Osters. But it is the Speckies today. Sticking it to the Blackbirds. Can they get things going? It has been choppy from the start. They did manage their first two holds, albeit with many potentials to break. And then since then, the Speckies, you give them too many opportunities, they're going to find their way through. And they have now for 3 in a row. Blackbirds throw low. That's caught. And sideline says down. And a potential injury as well. Then Lieferinge gingerly on the left foot, but continues. Speckies pick up again. Liliat leads. It does get around the defense. And it does toe in for a goal. Speckies again with another break. Yeah, leads. It does get around the defense in the opening game. And it does toe in for a goal through to the semis. Speckies again with another break. Again, this is a quarterfinal. We're in the big time here. The winner of this will move on to play Moon Cup, who has a bye. The other quarterfinals are the Gentle Ones taking on Moon Cup 2. That should be happening right now in another field, as well as Woof taking on One Love, and that's Leuven taking on Bruges for a seat in the other semifinal. So we'll keep our eyes on those prizes. Speckies on the pull reception, so we've hit halftime is what's happened. So now they're playing O. Sometimes this could be beneficial for the Blackbirds. As they come out and play D rather than O. And they have come and shown a bit of a pull chase with a zone. So something different, which is good. Something different makes things, well, different. When they're not going right, different is your best chance for positive change. Speckies shut it around. And finding gaps until just then. They were doing a good job of finding the holes in the zone, but Delphine Oosters saw something. And it was not a receiver. And now Blackbirds are going to get a chance. Deep shot. Caught. Is it out the back? It is. It's a nice chase down, but a bit too far. Means Speckies are going to get it back. And there it is, Chauchi on the reception, and all they got to do is start a point on D, and they can find a way to score the hard way, make it a break. And that is the first break of the game for Blackbirds. On the reception, and they bring it to within 3 at 6-3. (6-3) Speckies still up with the first break of the game for the Blackbirds. Free Spect versus Limal Lahulm. And Speckies to the line. Oosters, that's Nora. She gets the gainer. Van Hammerlich. Oosters. Ooh, and a little doinker. And turn over the results. Blackbirds in the attacking half. Croquet Verstraeten. We have become aware that there are some audio difficulties, so we're working on those. Thank you to our loyal listeners, viewers, for keeping us well informed so we can work on these. Make sure we bring you the best coverage possible. Oosters. And the scuba hits, connects. Oosters gives the big backhand, has some space, or did, but it is charged down and knocked away by Mosquaik. Centered. Bontemps goes back into the middle, playing from the end zone. Chauchi. Gets the under. Good movement through the middle. Handlers doing a great bulk of the resetting at this point. Poleg winds up and sends. Is there enough float? Yes, there is. The chase down works. Elise Bontemps finds her way through and chucks another one on the board. A great bulk of the resetting at this point. Poleg winds up and sends. Is there enough float? Yes, there is. The chase down works. Elise Bontemps. Four 6 now. Into the second half. And so up next is the open quarter. The open quarter that has been chosen. And that will be Blackbird's Open taking on Frisbee's 1. The other quarterfinals in the open division that will happen at the same time are Mooncatchers versus Gentle B. Jet Set Open versus Armada 1. And Gentle A taking on Ultimate Open. Pardon my pronunciation, but we're doing the best we can. Nice connection and then fired up line. That one hits. Albancando all alone still has enough space, puts it in, and strong pair of hands by Van Hamerlyk secures the goal for the Speckies and makes it 7-4. So we're just getting to the bottom of the Speckies uniforms. There's a pig on the back. And I couldn't really figure it out because I don't speak Dutch mostly. But it seemed like an obvious question. Spek is like a pork product, or maybe it means bacon, exactly. And free spect, Speckies, they've taken on the pig as their mascot, their emblem. Playing in the pink with the Oinkers. I could use some spec. Thanks again to our wonderful viewers, Boris Vanderlook out there, letting it be known that the audio was off, and we get these things fixed when we get these tips. So please always let us know, and we will always do our best to make it as well as we can. Deep shot over the end zone. Nice high hand there. Throw to the biggest player out there. Never a bad idea. Estelle Verschleip with the goal. And that brings them back to within one. Still got their work cut out for them. By 7-5. They're in striking distance here. Approximately 13 minutes remaining. Unlikely we will get to 15. So what BlackBird's goal should be is to get to within one in those next 13 minutes, or by heck, why not get ahead? But at least stay within one so they can play into a cap situation, give themselves a chance at scoring out. And Speckies shoot high. Nice catch there. Oosters to Oosters. Back to far side. Backhand leads. Hits. Then Heimerlike gives the lefty forehand. She's going to be quick, and she is quick. Great pace to get into that one. And they're just making things difficult for the Blackbirds with play like that. Here's a replay. Look at this pace once it goes up. Woo! Gets the right hand out. Great score by the Speckies for them to stay ahead. At 8-5 on a almost sunny day in Ghent. It will be sunny. The blue skies are starting to show. Right in the middle of the season. It's an exciting season. World Games year. Ultitv will be putting out a Meet the World Games series. So make sure you're locked in to see what that's all about. A lot of the World Games players were in Europe, and we've had a lot of interviews with them, so make sure you stay tuned in. Become a member. Stay a member so you get more and more and more always. Chauchi and the Blackbirds Polig back to Chauchi and again. Polig leads. Croquet takes. And gets to the middle. Schleip goes around. Savati. And Savati in the middle for the catch. And we've had a few clean holds going back and forth now. 8-6. Blackbirds chalk another one onto the board. Big shout out to Leon helping out in the morning, making sure we get the stream up and running. He's behind the camera while Noah's fixing the buttons. And there's a big shot, trailing the right way actually, and read exceptionally well. The throw from Annabelle Oosters, the reception once again from Van Heimerlijk. They've both been having a great game. Van Heimerlijk particularly on the receiving end. That makes it 9-5. What a way to make a living. Oh no, it's 9-6. Never mind. Have you hit that like button yet? Have you? Go on, press it. It's so easy to do. I hear hitting the like button will give you 3 months of perfect pulling. And pull sent from the Speckies. Just more than 6 minutes to play in the game. Chauchi. High. Lateral throw. Maehr. And Croquet with that signature high release forehand. Where we get it again. No, she's going to give us a backhand. Zone defense look by the Speckies. And for the Speckies, the longer these points take, the better right now with their 3-point buffer. Schleip to Croquet. Blackbirds are going to want to score as efficiently as possible. Chauchi. Recycling. Speckies staying in a zone. High release, nice lead in. Croquet leads forward. Not quite in yet. De Breuer Waits and does give a nice backhand blade. Chauchi 7-9 within 2. Now would be a good time to break with about 4 minutes left by the time the pull's going to go up. It is about 4 minutes right now. So a Blackbird's break would bring them within 1 and would mean we play on. A Speckies hold would just about ice this thing. It's every time I prompt you to hit the like button, the likes go up. It's amazing. So I'll do it again. Hit that like button. And surely you've subscribed by now too. If not, well, hit that bell. Speckies, chance to ice this game and a spot in the semis. Marks goes back to center. Almost a bump there. And then it's the Oostes exchanging. Liliat gives the backhand. Then Hammerlike takes the conservative dump space, and then the Oostes go back and forth. Nice throw. Liliat back, and it's Annabelle Oostes. Goes to Liliat. Oostes, Nora. Goes through Liliat. Then Hammerlike. Now they're moving. Thus far patient against the zone. Liliat straight back to Oostes, and again, good movement on that sideline for the Speckies. Looking for the middle. They find Marks. Straight back. Albancando. Liliat to Oostes. Nora. Then Hammerlich in the middle. Minute and a half to play. A goal here really gives them the separation they're after. Bertels onto the doorstep. Oosters, and there's the catch. Van Hamerlich again. And that's going to all but do it at 10-7 with 1 minute to play. Even if Blackbirds score this next goal in the minute, the time in between will not be enough. And that should be Speckies moving on to a semifinal, despite the game not being officially over. Blackbirds. Spin around by Maehr. Chauchi again to Maehr. High grab, and that one gets away. And Speckies pick up Oosters. Who gets a shoelace pickup there by Leliat. Then Oosters opens up. Fires Van Hamerleek. And the backhand floats, but looks very good. It is very good. Lands for a goal. And that makes it 11-7. Well, I've just been told it's a game till 12. So they will play on. Ah, yes, for playoffs. Now that I see it, it's just a simple +1. So they will play it to 12. And Speckies send the pull. Maehr. Chauchi to Maehr. Fires and through the hands. It was too high for Verschleip. And now Speckies can break to win if they get one here. Nice throw up line. Liliat sends. And Oosters ices the cake. Speckies take the win. They'll move on to the semifinals to face. What is the Moon Cup, so they'll have their hands full in that semi, but they've guaranteed themselves a top 4 finish and have taken the first win. And with that, we've got one in the books from Belgium National Championships 2025 for Noah Brinky on the 1s and 2s. I've been Stefan Rapazzo. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, ultimate.
Ultitv.